Okay, so let's take a look at this. Today, what we care about specifically, and the date is 4/29/22, is what we care about is really angles in polygons. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to draw a picture, and it's not going to be beautiful, perfect, but I'm just going to draw a picture, okay? So, that's not bad. So that's a pentagon, but if I want the interior angle sum, right? There's a formula. So it's just going to equal 180 times n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. Okay? In this example, it's just going to be, in this example, it's simply going to be 180 times 5 minus 2. That's it. N is the number of sides or the number of angles. And my formula would be then 180 times 3, right? Which is 540. So if I were to take a protractor and add that angle and add that angle and add that angle, add up all the angles all the way around, they would add up to 540 degrees. Pretty easy? You guys agree? Yeah. Now the exterior angle sum, that's a little bit different. Always equals 360 degrees, okay? There is no formula. And let me draw the exterior angles in for you. That's why I wanted to draw this, okay? So, does not matter what the figure is. Let me draw out in the exterior angles. If I were to add these exterior angles, doesn't matter what the figure is, it's always 360 degrees. You add more sides, the angles get smaller, but then you have more of them. But no matter what, the answer is just 360 degrees. Isn't that weird? No matter what, it's just 360 degrees. Now, a regular polygon, we talked about that, is where all angles are equal and all sides are equal. And if it's regular, then we can do some things with it, okay? So let me go ahead and draw you a picture of a regular one. I've got a whole bunch of these. Okay, here we go. Let me draw a regular hexagon. Now this is a regular hexagon because you can see that all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal, okay? So if it's regular, then you can find out which each individual angles happens to be. So if I look at my first drawing, I know they add up to 360. I'm sorry, I know they add up to 540, right? But I don't know if they are individually, correct? But on this one, because they're all equal, I can find out what they all are because they're all equal. So I would take my same formula up here, and I'd go 180 times n minus 2, but I can divide it then up by the number of angles, right, to find out what they all are. So I get the sum, that's going to give me the sum, and then I divide it out by the number of angles, and I could get each individual angle. So if I did this, I go 180 times 6 minus 2, because it's a hexagon divided by 6, I can get what each individual angle happens to be. So I go 180 times my 6, subtract 2, divided by 6, and they're all 120. 120, 120, because it's regular. Only because it's regular I can find out what they happen to be. The picture above it, you can't tell what they are all. You can't tell what they are individually. They're all a little bit different, right? We can find out what the sum is, but we can't find out what they are individually. If it's regular, we can, okay? Exterior angle theorem, we just did that. The sum is always 360, but if you want to find an individual one, well, then just take your 360 divided by the number of sides if you want an individual, right? So if I take a look at this picture here and drew my exterior angles, right, they're all going to be equal. If it's regular, let me draw it in, you'll see it. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you. Okay, so all 6 of these angles have to be equal. You guys agree? They have to be equal. It's regular. If I wanted one of them individually, I would just take my 360. In this case, it's going to be 6 sides, and they're all 60 degrees. Because it's regular. If it's regular, you can divide them up evenly, okay? So example 1, find the sum of the interior angles of a regular octagon, okay? Sum of the interior angles. So what I'm going to do is use one of my formulas, and the one I think I better use is probably this one here. I'm going to use this formula here, my interior angle theorem. I'm going to use that one right there. I'm just going to go, okay, I'm going to go n 180 times n minus 2, okay, because I want the sum. I don't want an individual angle, I just want a sum. Add them all up, okay, so I'll just go 180 times my, it's an octagon, 8 minus 2, right? I'm going to use my calculator, times 8 minus 2, and I get an answer of 1,080 degrees for the sum of all of them, okay? Now you don't have to draw these, but it's always kind of nice when you do see a picture of it because it makes it easy to see. I've got an octagon in here, so if I drew this octagon in, and now if I want an individual interior angle, right? They're all equal, right? If I want an individual interior angle, right? Then I'm just going to take this answer, my 1,080, and divide by 8 because there's 8 equal angles, and I'm just going to find an individual angle, 1,080, divide that by 8, I got 35 degrees. So they're all individually 35 degrees, 135 degrees. Pretty easy? I'm just using formulas. Now example 3 is the easiest of all. What is the sum of the exterior angles? Always. Doesn't matter what the figure is, always 360. There's no formula. If you're looking for the sum of the exterior angles, it's always 360 degrees. But if I want one of those, if it is regular, I can get one of those. If I want one of those,
divide by 8.
Yeah, that's it. 360 divided by 8, because I've got 8 of them. If I divide 360 by 8, 40, yeah, I can do that. I don't. Why do I need to count? It's 40. 45. How am I doing? Thumbs up. Okay. And then turn the page. Now example 5 is like Jeopardy. Okay, there's some polygon. I don't know what it is. It's a big polygon. And they all add up to 2,880. So let's see. I have a formula. I have a n times, 180 times n minus 2, and that has to equal 2,880, okay? So my formula, so I don't know what n is. I'm just going to work it backwards. I have some polygon, I don't know what it is, and I know the answer is this. So let's just solve it, okay? So to solve it, we could do one or two things. I could distribute, right? And go that times that, that times that. You guys okay with that? Or something faster. What would be faster? Anybody see a faster way to solve this? Yeah, just divide by 180 first. You guys agree? That'd be faster than distributing. I think so too. So I get n minus 2 is equal to, what's 2,880 divided by 180, and I get an answer of 16. Add 2. So it's an 18-agon. So it's an 18-agon. Thank you, Anna. Okay. All right, number 6. 6 is actually pretty easy. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pentagon, right? And I know that if I did my 180 times 5 minus 2, I would know what they all add up to. You guys agree? Then, so I'm going to do that, okay? So 180 is 540. It is 540, trust me. So all of these 5 angles add up to 540. They do. So I should be able to find out what the value of x is. So I'm going to do a little algebra. I'm going to say 90 plus x plus 108 plus 80 plus x equals 540. Okay? So I know 540 because I used my formula to find out what the sum of they all happen to be. So 540 is equals to all of the individual angles. Hold on, Anna, let me get you some notes, huh? And then I'll give you mine. Okay. So then, let's see, I'm going to have a 2x plus, I don't know, let's see, 90 plus 80 plus 108. Oh, did it wrong. Let's do it again. 90 plus 108 plus 80, 278 equals 540. I'm just solving for x now, right? And then minus 278 minus 278, 540 minus 278. I've got 2x equals 262. Divide by 2, what's that, 131? So that means these 2 angles here are 131, 131. How am I doing, okay? Not too fast? Okay, last but not least. Okay, I have exterior angles. What are exterior angles? Always. Always. So we always 360 degrees, right? So, all right, I'm going to go then 4x plus 100 plus x plus 154 equals 360. Always 360. So let's see, I'm going to have 5x plus 254 equals 360, right? Subtract 254, subtract 254. 360 minus 254, oops, I got it wrong, try again. Let's go again, 360 minus 254, 106, divide by 5, and I get 21.2. How's that? Thumbs up? Easy. So homework again is just as easy. I only have 10 problems for you. Where I'm going to have you guys page 227 out of your journals 1 through 10. All. We should get this done. Honestly, this shouldn't be long. You should get this done probably about 15 minutes, and then you get the rest of the periods. Just relax. How you like that, huh? Come on, stop recording. Stop recording. Come on.